Welcome to another episode of the Futures League Roundup. I'm Ben Hayes. We had a full slate of games last night as all 10 teams took the field. Let's get right to the action. In the first game of the night, the Nashua Silver Knights looked to stay perfect on the season as they welcomed the 0-1 Navigators to Holman Stadium. The Knights got up early, knocking the first two North Shore pitchers out by the fourth inning, but Nick Malatesta from St. Joseph's College of Maine shut down Nashua during his 5 innings pitch, allowing no runs on 3 hits and 1 walk. With the game knotted at 4 in the bottom of the ninth, the Silver Knights quickly loaded the bases with no outs for the designated hitter from Tulane, Luke Glancy, who roped a hit into the outfield to send home the game-winning run. The Knights advanced to 3-0 in the season, beating the Navigators 5-4. In the second game of the night, the high-powered Titans looked to continue their offensive onslaught as they welcomed the 0-1 Brockton Rox to Torrington, and they did not disappoint. The Titans put up 5 runs in the 5th inning on their way to another 9-run performance, despite only getting 6 total hits on the night. Mikey Armand from Kenyon College supplied the only extra base hit of the night for either team, hitting a triple in the 8th inning. The Titans take this one over Brockton by the score of 9-4. Torrington has now scored 25 total runs in their first 3 games of the 2016 season, 9 more than any other team, and the same total as Brockton, Wachusett, North Shore, and Seacoast combined. The third game of the night featured a pitching duel as the Worcester Bravehearts welcomed the Dirt Dogs to Fitton Field for their home opener of the 2016 season. Greg Stegani of West Liberty got the start for the Bravehearts, going the first 5 innings, allowing no runs on 7 hits, while striking out 7. Frank Moscatello of St. Thomas Aquinas took over from there, closing out the game by tossing for the last 4 innings without allowing any runs on no hits and 1 walk, while striking out 7 Dirt Dogs. Zach Tower of UMass Lowell supplied the insurance for the Bravehearts as he launched his first homer of the year in the 8th inning, driving in 2. Worcester takes this one 3-0. This game lasted exactly 2 hours, which is the shortest Futures League game of the 2016 season by nearly 30 minutes. The final game of the night featured a rematch of the day before as the home-and-home concluded in Bristol last night with the 1-1 Suns looking for revenge. However, the undefeated Blues had no intentions of dropping their first game of the season on their home opener, jumping out to an early 5-0 lead thanks to an RBI triple by Marist College's Frankie Gregori. UMaine's John Arrow held the Suns at bay, pitching for 5 innings and allowing just 1 run on 3 hits and 1 walk, while fanning 8 Pittsfield hitters. The Blues improved to 3-0 on the season, beating the Suns in this one by the score of 6-2. Now time for the player and pitcher of the night, brought to you by On Deck Sports, the official sponsor of the Futures League. The On Deck Sports player of the night goes to Nashua's Luke Glancy of Tulane, who went 3 for 5 in the night with a double, a homer, and a walk-off single to go along with his 2 RBIs. The On Deck Sports pitcher of the night goes to the relief man from St. Thomas Aquinas, Frankie Moscatello, as he pitched 4 innings of no-no baseball for the Bravehearts, allowing just 1 walk while striking out 7 and picking up the save. Tonight we have another full slate of games as all 10 teams take the field for the first Saturday night of the 2016 Futures League season. The 0-2 Mavericks get back to action as they head to Frazier Field to take on the 0-2 Navigators in the first game of the night. Mitchell Powers of Southern New Hampshire is expected to take the mound for Seacoast. In another battle of winless teams, the 0-2 Brockton Rox welcome the 0-3 Wachusett Dirt Dogs to Campanelli Stadium tonight as David Griffin of Curry College battles Richmond's Jacob Lamb. First pitch is set for 7. Fitton Field plays home to the only game featuring 2 undefeated teams tonight, as the Bravehearts play host to Martha's Vineyard in a rematch of last year's 15-inning semifinal game. UMass Dartmouth's Steve Colella looks for payback for his Sharks, as he'll be towing the rubber against Mike Brumo of Wheaton. The undefeated Silver Knights head out to Pittsfield tonight to take on Brandon Shalakis of Quinnipiac and the 1-2 Suns, with the first pitch scheduled for 7. And the final game of the night features the red-hot Torrington Titans as they head to Bristol to take on Central Connecticut's Brandon Fox. First pitch is set for 7. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of the Futures League Roundup. Go out to the ballpark closest to you to enjoy the Futures League in person, and be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Ben Hayes. See you tomorrow.